Hi there, 6th grade trumpet players. This is Miss Westfall taking you guys through the B-flat dut. Now, the B-flat dut should have been a piece of paper you got from me before we got out for our lovely, wonderful break we're having here. It is your B-flat scale, just in a special pattern. Now, if you need a copy of that, just shoot me a quick email. I can totally email that scale practice thing to you. It's really easy to do. I can just send it in a PDF. If you don't get a chance to do that, or you want to just challenge yourself, you can also just look at your B-flat scale on your scale sheet. This is the B-flat scale. It is just going to be in a weird pattern. So if you kind of follow along, you can probably figure it out without even asking for the actual sheet of music from me. So what's going to happen is we are going to play one note in the first measure of the B-flat scale. Then we're going to play the first two notes in the second measure. And then we're going to play the first three notes in the third measure and the first four notes in the fourth measure. So each measure we just keep adding the number of notes we play until by the eighth measure we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then you hold on to the C, okay? When we get to that top note, then we're going to do the same thing but come back down. One note on the top, then two, three, then 2, 3, 4. So you just keep doing that. We did this at least once before we got out for our wonderful break, so you kind of have an idea how this works, hopefully. But that's been a while. So this is how this is going to work. One note added in each measure. It's just a fun way to practice playing this and playing it faster. Now, the reason it's called the dut, everybody always wants to know, why is it called the dut? It's because we're supposed to tongue, okay? Dut, 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 okay? They want a nice crisp tongue. They could have called it the tut or the ta, I guess. But they wanted to make sure that when you play this, you play it nice and crisp. So that way we can work on moving it faster and faster with like being very separate. So we could also do the same thing, but slur it. But in this instance, it's written tongue, so that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Here's our B-flat dut. I'm going to do this twice. The first time I record it, I'm going to play it kind of slowish. Still not that slow. And then I'm going to play it fast, okay? So here's the slower tempo. Okay, start on the first note of your B-flat scale. 1, 2, ready. 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4. Ready and go. Top note. Top two notes now. 3 and 4. Ready and and that's the B-flat dut. Now I'm going to do that one more time. And if you would like to challenge yourself, it'll be fast. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. My brain turned off for a second there. That's the idea, though. It's just a really fun, fast way, easy way to practice your B-flat scale, but just with a little variety instead of just being like, oh, I got to practice that scale again. The different ways we practice things can make things a lot more fun than just doing the same thing over and over again. So there you go, trumpets. Happy practicing.